Have you ever felt like the whole AI revolution is happening on the other side of this giant wall of code? Like you can't get in? Well, I'm here to tell you, that wall, it's a myth. In this explainer, we're going to break down the key career paths in AI that don't require a single line of code. We'll show you exactly how you can build a future in this field.
Yeah, this is the big one, right? This is that intimidating thought that stops so many talented people in their tracks. It's this myth that the world of AI is some exclusive club just for programmers and PhD-level mathematicians. And honestly, it's probably the single biggest reason people don't even try to get involved.
But let me be super clear about this. That is just not true. The reality is, as this field is exploding, the need for all kinds of different skills is growing even faster. It's becoming way less about just raw code and so much more about things like creativity, strategy, and good old-fashioned human oversight.
So let's talk about this no-code AI world, because it's all about unlocking opportunities for everyone. I mean, think about it. Right now, there are thousands of people with backgrounds in history, in business, in the humanities, and they are thriving in AI jobs. They're proving every single day that skills like critical thinking and creativity are just as valuable as the technical stuff.
Okay, so the big question is, how do you actually get started? To make sense of all this, we can basically break down all the non-coding AI jobs into two really clear and simple paths. Just think of this as your roadmap for the journey ahead. All right, here are the two paths. On one hand, you've got jobs that are all about training the AI. This is where you're helping the systems learn from data. You're basically the teacher. And on the other hand, you've got jobs that are about working with the AI. Here, you're the bridge, helping humans actually use and interact with the technology. So, let's dive into that first path and see what it really means to train an AI.
Now, this first path, this is absolutely crucial. You got to remember, before an AI can do anything smart, it has to learn. It's like a student. And these jobs, they're all about being the teacher, providing the essential building blocks for that whole learning process.
A perfect example of this is a role called the data annotator. Just imagine an AI for a self-driving car. Okay, how does it learn to recognize a stop sign? Well, a person, a human, has to show it thousands and thousands of pictures of stop signs and literally label them. This is a stop sign. That's what a data annotator does. They label cars, they label pedestrians, they label traffic lights. They are literally teaching the AI how to see the world. And this brings up one of the most important rules in the entire AI field. And it's this: an AI is only as good as the data you use to train it. You've probably heard the phrase, garbage in, garbage out, right? Well, that's it, exactly. The quality isn't just about the fancy code, it's about the quality of the examples that people provide. And that's why this human oversight is so critical.
But it's not just about labeling data. This path includes the whole quality team. You've got folks like AI model testers. Think of them as detectives. Their job is to try and break the AI by asking it weird questions and testing all the strange edge cases to find flaws. Then you have AI content reviewers. They're like the guardians, making sure the stuff the AI puts out is actually accurate, safe, and not, totally inappropriate.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about our second path, working with the AI. So once an AI is all trained up, we need people who can help the rest of us actually use it effectively out in the real world. This path is all about application and interaction.
One of the hottest new jobs in this space is the prompt writer, sometimes called a prompt engineer. These people are basically AI whisperers. Their entire job is to design and perfect the instructions, the prompts, that you give to an AI to get the best possible response. It's really a fascinating mix of language, logic, and a whole lot of creativity, and it's a skill that's becoming super important across tons of different jobs.
Another huge role is the AI automation assistant. These jobs are incredibly practical. The key here is you're not building the AI, you're connecting it to other tools to get stuff done. So, for example, look at this workflow. A customer email comes in. An AI tool automatically reads and summarizes it. And then that summary gets saved to a spreadsheet. Boom! You just solved a real business problem without writing a single line of code. This is all about applying AI to make things work better. All right, so you've seen the two main paths. Now you're probably wondering, what do I actually need to get started? Well, let's put together your personal AI starter kit. We're going to focus on the core skills and tools that will give you a real head start.
The cool thing is the most important skills here are more about your mindset than your coding ability. First, data literacy, just getting comfortable with how data is structured. Then analytical thinking, breaking down problems into logical steps. Of course, prompt writing, learning how to talk to an AI clearly.
Then there's automation thinking. That's about always looking for ways to connect systems to save time. And honestly, the biggest one, just good old-fashioned research and curiosity.
And here's the best part. You can start practicing these skills like right now with tools that are mostly free. Get your hands dirty with AI chat tools like ChatGPT or Gemini. Play around with data in Google Sheets or Excel. You probably already have that. And then go explore some no-code automation platforms like Zapier or Make. Think of this as your own personal training ground, and it's open 24/7.
So let's talk about taking that first step forward. Because grabbing one of these roles isn't just about getting a paycheck, it's about launching a real career. This is your way in, your entry point into what's becoming one of the most important industries on the planet.
And that's why you should really think of these jobs as powerful stepping stones. Starting out as a data annotator or a prompt writer, it's not just a job. It's basically a paid education. You get this incredible hands-on experience, learning how AI models are actually built, where they mess up, and how they act in the real world. That experience, that becomes the foundation for everything you do next.
And look, this is just one example of how a career could look. You might start as a data annotator, right? And you use that experience to move up to being a data analyst. From there, who knows? Maybe you specialize and become an AI specialist, or an AI product manager, or an AI consultant. The point is, these entry-level jobs open up doors to futures you might not even be able to imagine right now.
So remember, the AI revolution isn't just for the coders and engineers. It absolutely needs communicators, organizers, testers, and creative thinkers. It needs people just like you from all sorts of backgrounds to make sure this technology gets built the right way. So you really don't need to code to help build the future. The only real question left is, where will you begin?